Okay, so Virgo, just changed up the mood. So, what are they not telling you? That this person can have an insatiable appetite, Virgo. Um, if they're very passionate toward you and they're very sexual and very passionate, they could have a lot of passions elsewhere, or it could be where they have an insatiable appetite, and that may be what you don't know. And it may not be that they're out being physical, sexual with other people, but they may like their ego stroked and be validated with text messaging, that type of thing. Things that don't include actual physical sex or meeting up with people, but they may be chasing people down via text message and that sort of thing. So this could be what they're holding back. This could be also someone, if the sex is not constant, coming from them, they may have some form of empathy problems or intimacy problems going on biologically with them that they're not so comfortable sharing with you too. So it just really depends on what's going on with this person and who your person is. But yeah, be careful because this person may be trying to get around with people like I said, DMs, text messages, whatever people do out there. I don't know. I don't really get into all of that. But whatever it is that they do out there to kind of flirt with people in the airwaves, this is what your person could be doing. Because again, they just have an insatiable appetite and they always need to be fed in some kind of way. That's what I have for Virgos. Now let's look at Libra. Well, Libra, hey, Libra. What's this? Um, be careful. Libra, some of you are on your way to really meeting the next person that's going to be in your life, or you may be on your way to breaking someone's heart. This could be someone who secretly you don't know that this is someone who they may have too many people to choose from, but they really like you, but they never let other people go completely, but they can only focus on you or something. You may have hypnotized them, and the romance is there, and the full connection between the two of you is really there, and like all they can see is you, which can spark bitterness from other people. So be careful with that. I mean, what the hell can you do about that, right? Also, I do see that this person may feel like you're everything, and it just may not even be healthy how codependent they can be toward you. You may notice that this person may have some type of addictions down the line. They may not be the most, what's the word I want to say? They may not be the most logical or practical when it comes to their mindset and their thinking and decision making. They may need help along the way. So what starts off as like an equal mutual love connection can turn into like, what the hell? Are you an alcoholic? You a drug addict? You're a sex addict? Like something else is going on here that is very elusive. And if you're not paying attention, damn it, it'll sneak up on you and it'll be out of hand. And you're like, oh my goodness. And telling your friends, like, do you know that such and such? Because I have a friend that's a Libra and the stories we talk about. But you like, you have, you know that he's drinking and she's an alcoholic, that type of thing. So be careful because you have love all over you. Love is all over you, but seeing clearly or kind of weeding out the manipulators and the users and the addicts and the codependent people could be a challenge for you. So probe and more importantly, pay attention. You'll see it. That's what I have for Libras. Now let's look at Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, what are they keeping a secret? What are they keeping a secret? Watch them close. Watch them close. It may be more than just you and them. Um, they may also expect you to trust them, but this may be someone who needs to earn your trust. They could be cooking up something behind the scenes, working on something behind the scenes with others or another person that you don't know anything about. Um, and so that's kind of where your reading has been showing up when I do your readings. You guys are kind of having to choose you over other people, and that may be a running theme for Scorpios out there, where you have to kind of put hard lines in the sand and not be so accepting. And so because Scorpios really can be, especially when they truly love you, they're very accepting. They would justify the fuck out of some shit with you, and they're going to stick and ride. I'm talking about ride till they die. Scorpios are riding until they die with you. And that's what I love about true Scorpios that truly love you. And it's rare to find a Scorpio that truly loves you, but when you find one, you better covet them and do not do them wrong, because I'm telling you, they're one of the rare signs that will ride until they die with you. Okay, so that being said, just pay attention. There could be some things cooking up behind the scenes. Will it affect you? I want to see this. Be careful, because especially if it's something when it comes to money and you're doing business together, I don't feel like this person can be trusted. I feel like this is someone who will tell you one thing, and because you have history, whatever the hell the history is, it's like, oh yeah, okay, you know, and you trust them, and it's like, no, they're trying to put me to hell to work, and I'm not getting anything out of the deal. So make sure you get something out of the deal, and don't just blindly trust people, because this is someone who's very crafty. Money is very important to them, or they're in a position where they have to kind of choose money over their ethical side, if that makes sense. So I would just say be careful, and if this is not about money, it could be about third party and you're trusting them, and it's like down the line while you're at work and they're up to no good. It's that type of thing. Something like that. And again, take this for entertainment purposes, because you don't want to go messing up a relationship or not trusting someone because you heard a tarot reading. That's what I have for, especially a general one. That's what I have for Scorpio. Now let's look at Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Now this is not gonna feel good to hear. It's just not. Somebody's not that into you. That's what they're keeping a secret. They're not that into you. It's unrequited love. They're not that into you. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to make this situation kind of work properly, as the card says. So whoever you're so into, this person, if you really think about it, really think it through now, think it through the right way, especially you people who have Neptune conjunct Sagittarius, feel it through. And let's think about, how did all this play out? What were the red flags? Are there any red flags now? Is their behavior showing me that they truly want me? You know, because if you really think it through, some of you will come to realize, like, yeah, you never wanted me. Not like I wanted you. Oh, you know, that type of thing. So someone never really wanted you like that, or they don't want you now like that. Like, they're not interested in something long term and, you know, all the things that you may be wanting. So be careful. And I've been saying to you for quite some time, now back into these readings, I'm seeing a pattern of how you need to ditch love and these time wasters and start focusing more on yourself and embodying more of that I was thinking Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be any particular earth sign, but more of an earth energy, right? Slow and steady as you go, and the person has to kind of prove themselves as things are going, not just, oh, we're having fun, it doesn't matter what's going on with them. No, fuck that. It's not time to be, no. Slow down. You take your time and slow down, and you see people for who they're showing themselves to be. But you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just reading cards over here. I mean, you know, that's what I have for Sagittarius. Let's go to Capricorn. Well, what secrets are they keeping from you, Capricorn? They still haven't forgiven you. Someone, if it's a new person, they haven't forgiven their past. It could be family. It could be, who knows? But it's hard for them to accept love or even give love, because they have not settled hurt from past love. And again, this doesn't have to be intimate love. It could be a family love. It could be any kind of love. But they're struggling with being able to give it. You know, they can only give it to a point, because they may not have their full heart in it anymore. They may not believe in love anymore like they used to. There may be too many conditions that love comes with, or they may feel like they have to put conditions on love to protect themselves. And it has a lot to do with family, right? And so as they kind of confront the family trauma and trauma as a whole, you have someone here who deep down inside has a hard time fully believing in love, and as a result they may put a lot of expectations on you, expecting you to save them from these traumas, but they got to do the work themselves. They can't put that on you. It's just not fair, especially if you come from a pretty healthy background. And Capricorns are a pretty healthy individual. You may come across as a bitch or a bastard, but you may come from a healthy family environment. You may, you may look at love completely differently, right? And so that probably is the reason why you were sent to them and put in their lives. But they've got to do the work themselves. First of all, the right person was sent to them, because I don't know too many Capricorns that's going to tolerate your shit. They're not. Unless they got a lot of Pisces or a lot of water and not Scorpio. So they're going to tolerate a lot of your shit. Like, listen, I understand. I listened. I was patient. I do understand where you're coming from. But when are you going to stop and put the work in and make the change? What? Bye. That's why I like Capricorn so much. I'm kind of Capricorn myself, so I really like Capricorns. I'm not a Capricorn, but I'm pretty much like a Capricorn, because I can understand their ideologies when it comes to putting your foot down, being very serious with people, and being the authoritative person, without emotion. So that's what you're probably going to have to show them until they're able to really do the work for themselves. Hopefully they don't lose you in the process, and this could be an exit now. Add you to the roster of, this is the reason why I don't love, because when they really need to do more work. That's what I have for Capricorns. And I know some of you are like, yup, Jess, you're right. I know exactly who you're talking about. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius, separation is coming. Secretly, this person may feel like they need some time to themselves, because they need to heal. Especially if you got someone early, like it was in the midst of a whole nother thing going on. So they may need some healing. They may need to get their spiritual development right. They may just feel like, I need to get myself together. If the two of you have been apart, they're wanting to come back. They definitely want to come back. They may feel like they're better. They understand the blessing that this relationship brings them, that you bring them, and that you are a blessing to them. And so it could go either way. Okay, there's going to be some either time apart or needing some time apart, but I do feel, particularly in your situation, this person needs it for the right reasons, or you would need it for the right reasons. That if it happens, it's for the right reasons, and if it never comes back together again, it's okay, because someone needed this break to be a better them. And for some of you, if a break took place, they're coming back better. And truly they are, because they're seeing you differently, because they realize what the hell is out there. Oh boy, did they realize what the hell is out there. And that may be the reason why they're coming back and saying, what can I say? You're my person. That's what I have for Aquarius. Now let's look at Pisces. What is it? Okay, so secretly this person is asking if it's safe for them to love you. Can they love you? Are you qualified to get their love? Because they're not so sure. This could be a situation where they've been hurt in the past by you. They've been disappointed in the past by you. And they're not the type of person that gives up. And when they commit, or when they love you, that sticks for them. You may be so significant in their life where there really isn't a giving up on you. For some of you, it could be a mother, father, parent relationship, sibling relationship. It could be something where it's like, no, this is not intimate love. This is like a family situation here. And so this person, and we're trying to get back in a better place, or I'm trying to forgive, they're trying to forgive, that sort of thing. But if this is love situation, this is someone here who has a lot to offer. They have a lot to offer. In this, they're not so sure if they can open up and love, because they've been burned in the past. You also have someone here who, you see how stubborn this individual, how fixed they are? If the camera could just zoom in properly. Yeah. You see how stationed they are? They've been sitting there, and they've been in that position for so long. Flowers have grown. This stuff around them has grown. Foliage, and just, it has vegetated and grown over the time. So there is a sense of abundance with this person. A damn bird is sitting on their head, because that's just where they sit. And then it's been sitting. And so it's a lot of established. This person is very established, right? But in that establishment can be a lot of stuckness, right? And rooted energy that could be stubborn and stuck. And sometimes it can be very difficult for people like that to see their flaws and their faults, because they are who they are, and they've been who they are, who they is, and who they will always be. So don't allow someone, Pisces, to convince you that they are without fault, they're without improvement, they're without flaws, and they're without having to make some adjustments and improve themselves, because people like this can clearly, especially you being a Pisces, they can be very convincing and make you believe where it's like, well, all you are the person that has to constantly change, and I have to continue to kind of clean you up and critique you. What the hell about you? You're not God. You're not perfect. So what about you? So they could be saying that, but Pisces, do not allow someone to make you feel like you're the only person that needs to evolve and change and be better, and that you need to prove to them so much that they are so worthy, and what makes you so special. Why should you be the one that I love? Why the hell should you why should you be blessed with the love that I have to give? Hello, I'm a Pisces. You got to understand the blessing you are. Venus in Pisces is exalted. You can't get any better than a Venus in Pisces, because it is otherworldly love. So know the blessings that you were given. And I don't know why I'm saying this. Somebody has to hear it, because someone may be feeling like, yeah, they do, feel this way, and they do kind of have this hierarchy energy and that sort of thing. Fuck that. Ooh, that doesn't mean that they're not flawed. Usually people like this is hella flawed. But again, because they have the home and the car and this and the money in the bank and this worldly shit, they truly believe that they're a good person. And I'm not saying all people like that is like that, because we all have money and established, but that doesn't mean that that's a bad thing or you're a bad person. But I found that people that are like this, they are the hardest people to deal with and to handle. So I was just putting a caveat. Don't accept nobody's shit. Like as if they don't have anything that they need to improve and change. What the hell do you think you are? At least I'm that type of person. You're not going to be bringing me no shit. I'll improve. I'm open to all of that. I'm very mutable and adaptable. But no, if you can give it, you better be ready to receive when it comes to me. So that I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Sorry for the rant. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.